Hi, fourth graders. We're going to talk about Unit 29 spelling this week. It's vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel groups. And in a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel word, in this unit, we're going to have things called clusters. Clusters are two letters that come together to spell a different sound than what we normally would see if we just sounded it out. So we have the TH cluster. It's not t-huh, it's th. Just like CK, it's not k or suck, depending on how you would pronounce that C. So they have their individual sounds. Th, k, ch, gr, p, pr. All of those have the different, they kind of make a cluster. And we're going to look at these consonant clusters because we're going to have to decide, do we divide it before the consonant or do we divide it after the consonant? So when I'm looking at words, I want to think about, what does my word have with it? What is the cluster in there? That's the first thing I want to do, is find my vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. So when I look at this, here's a vowel, and here's a vowel, and there's my two consonants in between them. So in the word nothing, I have the consonant cluster TH. And usually when we have the TH cluster, like in this position, it's nothing. And so with the TH, we divide it after the TH, and we keep it with that, we keep it with the first vowel, and we don't separate between, like in other lessons where we said we do vowel, consonant, split it, and then consonant, vowel. Not in this one. When we have clusters like this, we want to keep the cluster together. So our question is always, do we have that before or do we have it after the consonant cluster? The two consonants are always going to stay together, but we need to decide, do we divide it after the consonant or consonant cluster or before the consonant cluster? Okay, those TH ones, we will do it after the TH. So if you want to think about this or write it down someplace to help you remember, let's do, I'll put a thing over here, before, and before that or after. Okay, so before, nope, it's not before, it's after. See how it has consonant, then the line? That makes it being divided after. So if you have a TH as your consonant cluster, we're going to put it in the after category. All right, the next one I have is CK. So let's see if we have a word with CK either in our challenge or our base or our review words, so I don't do our basic words. Well, we don't, of course not. So I will pick a different word. And how about we do the word socket, like a wrench and socket tools that we would use. Okay, if I have the word socket, in this situation, I find my two vowels, and then I see my consonants. There's my consonant cluster. Well, my consonant cluster right there, is it socket or is it socket? Socket. And in this situation, it divides again after the CC, after the consonant cluster. So my consonant cluster, socket, and that's going to be with the after ones. So if I have a CK as my consonant cluster, or I have a TH as my consonant cluster, I'm going to put it in the after the consonant section. The other ones that we have, like GR, PR, CH, those types of ones, we're going to see them dividing before the consonant. So if I have, let's look at our review words there. We have the word teacher, I find my vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel situation. Here's my vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. My cluster is CH, so that is going to, oh, that's not a good example because there's two vowels. We don't want the two vowel situation. Hold on. I'll give you one that's more in your, let's do one of your basic words. Let's do a basic word. Let's do the word secret. Secret. So we have the word secret, and we have the CR there. We have a vowel here, consonant, consonant. Secret. Secret. It's not a CK, it's not a TH, so it's going to go in the before category. So if I have a CR in my word, it's going to go before the consonant cluster. I mean, before the vowel. Vowel, consonant, yeah, before the consonant cluster. I was right. Yeah. All right, so GR would be the same way. CH would be that same way. PR would be that same way. So if we have a word like declare. Declare. Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. You're going to divide it right there. Our consonant cluster CL, it's not a T, H, or CK, so it's going to go in the top category. Okay? Now, when you write your words this week on page 180, you do need to divide your words. Put them in the right categories and then divide them. So if I were writing secret, it has a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel cluster, and it's not a TH or a CK, so it's going to go in the top section. So as I write secret in the top section, I'm going to write the CE-CRET. Okay, excuse me, you need to divide them out. You can use a line, you can use a dash, you can use a dot, but you have to divide them in the right sections. Same with the bottom section. If I were writing the word socket on the bottom section, that's not one of your spelling words, so don't put it down there. I would write it like that because it has that CK there, and I said we divide after the TH or the CK, so socket would go in that bottom section. Okay? You can also find for sure which way it goes by looking in your spelling dictionary in the back of your book. It will show it divided out. So if you're not sure, but if you keep to that rule that if it has a TH or a CK in it, it goes on the bottom section, divides after that consonant cluster, then you should not have any problem with that page. 181 is same rules as usual. 182, top section, you have, I'm just going over all your rules for right now. You have a section where you need to take 2 syllables and make one of your basic or review words. Word search. Okay, word search can be a little bit difficult to do for 15 through 25. So what I would recommend is when you are finished with 1 through 14, then check them off, because those cannot be the words that you use in the bottom section. Okay, so if you have your words for 1 through 14 done, then you've limited your choices for word search on the bottom. Now what I would do is I would look for those consonants or those consonant clusters that might be there. So I'll do number 15 with you. So 15, it says, it is hot here. It is hot here. Okay, so that's the sentence we have, but we're looking for one of our spelling words, either basic or review words, and it has to have a consonant cluster. Well, I know the consonant cluster also has to be between 2 vowels. So I have a vowel here, I have a vowel here, there's a vowel, here's a vowel, here's a vowel. All right, so let's look. Do I have 2 consonants between here? Nope, so it can't be over here. Do I have 2 consonants between here? Yes, I do. I have an S and an H. An S and an H. Well, I look SH and I look through my spelling words. I don't even have a word that has an SH in the middle. So it can't be that area. Here's a vowel, here's a vowel. I have a T and an H. A T and an H between two. Oh yeah, I have some TH words in there. So I would look at the area around it then. Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, R. So far I have O, T, H, E. And I can start by looking through my list of words to see what word has a O, T, H, E in it. And as I look through my words, well, all I need to do is have that R in the end. And do I see the word other in here? O-T-H-E-R. There it is. So if you start by looking at your vowels and then see, do I have a consonant cluster in between? It'll make it easier to find those words that you're looking for. Okay? So that's the way I would do something like that for 15 through 25. And you can have help on that, if you're having a rough time with that, because that sometimes can be a little hard to find. On page 183, you have 2 missing commas. Remember, they give you the examples at the top of 183 as to places you have commas, like in between dates, in between a city and state, at the end of your greeting, and at the end of your closing. So you have different places that you'll have commas. And then finally, besides those 2 missing commas, you have 4 misspelled basic words, 4 misspelled basic or review words, and then 1 letter that needs capitalizing. All right, so 1 capital, 2 commas, 4 misspelled words. And that's your unit for this week. And don't forget to go on Spelling City and do your test at the end of the week.